Hello everyone, so welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we'll be discussing about what is try, catch, and finally block. What is the purpose of it, why they are used in Java, and we'll also discussing about like interview questions, like how the interviewer can ask you tricky questions regarding try, catch, blocks in this concept. So we'll make sure that you guys are understanding each and everything in try, catch, block, and so that you can solve any try catch finally block related problem whenever an interviewer asks. So let's get started. So what is the purpose of try, catch, and finally block? So getting one by one. So first of all, these try, catch, finally blocks are used in Java for exception handling purpose. Okay. So if I talk about try block, so try block is about whenever a piece of code we have a suspicion that this code can throw an error. So we wrap that code under try block. So the purpose is to detecting exceptions and to wrap that code that might throw an exception during execution. Why? Java requires to handle suspected code, example file, IO, DB access, division by zero, etc. So gracefully instead of allowing program crashes. Okay. So we are, why we are using it? For example, whenever the coder writes his or her code, so that code can has multiple, exceptions. Like it can have file input output exception, database exception, access exception, arithmetic exception, multiple exceptions. Okay, runtime, compile time. So to handle these exceptions, we wrap that code under try block. Okay, we know that this block of code can throw an error, so we will wrap it under try block. Now coming towards the catch block. Catch block is used to handling exception. See, try is used to detect exception. This can throw an error. Now if the exception is thrown, now what to do? Now catch block will guide what to do. So catch is about handling the exception. The purpose of the catch is to catch and handle the specific exception thrown by the try block. Why? Now why we are using catch block? So for example, in your application, in your code, whatever in your business code logic, you can have these things known as arithmetic or multiple exceptions, right? So this can lead, for example, if they are not handled now, this will lead to program termination. It will be it terminated abnormally. We are not sure like what it will be giving us, but it will be terminated, right? To handle such exception, so we have defined an alternate path or a meaningful error handling process. So this is known as, for example, first we know this code is can throw an arithmetic exception. So we have and go this wrapped it under try block. Now we know how to handle it. Okay, so we'll handle it using catch block. Catch block is a method, okay, kind of block. So it will give you which kind of exception it will throw, arithmetic exception it can throw. So what we have to print out? See, if we know this something here the value have thrown some exception, what we have to print? So we have to print like it cannot divided by 0 or arithmetic exception is thrown. So likewise we can handle it. Okay, moving quickly to the next slide. Finally block. So the purpose of the finally block is to execute the cleanup code such as choosing file, releasing resources, etc. and to ensure proper resource management. But finally block is also be used, for example, cleanup is done, or for example, if try block is executed and it causes an error, and catch block is also executed after exception is caught. Now to how to, for example, certain piece of code you have to run no matter if the exception is thrown or not. Okay, so then you have to use finally will, so see if the exception is thrown here. Okay, so no matter what, finally block will run. Okay, even if the exception is thrown or not thrown. The execution flow. So first of all, the control will go in the try block will be executed. The lines in since the line we got that line in which the exception is there, right? The command, now from here the control will go to the catch block where we have encountered that this line is causing exception. From here itself the control will go to the catch block. Now the control will go to the catch block, it will be executing the catch block line by line. It will be printing out exception occurred. After catch block has completed, now it will be going to the finally block. Okay, now cleanup done in finally will be also printed. So what will be the output statement? Output statement will be exception occurred, and second output statement will be cleanup done in finally. So how will the execution flow summary will go? See, if no exception occur, if nothing exception is there, for example here is 10 by 5, okay, not 2. So here exception will not occur, right? So catch, the control will not go in catch block, the control will directly go to finally block. Okay, so if no exception occurred after try, the control will go to finally block. Even after here certain line of code is written, right? System like sys out, like hi or hello, let's say hello. Okay, so this will be also executed if the exception is not occurred in the above lines. Okay, in since if the exception is occurred in this particular line, so this even will not be printed. Okay, so we have to make sure, remember this. Okay, so if no exception is occurred, try, the control will go from try to finally. If exception occurs and caught, so the control will go from try to catch, then it will go to finally. And if the exception occur and not caught, for example, if exception is occur and not caught, so the try, it will be going, the flow will be like try will go to finally, and then the program will crash. Okay, so likewise the thing will work. For example, and you will say how this can be done if exception occurred but not caught. So this can be done if we remove the caught statement. So is it possible in Java a try can block can be with a finally, without catch? So yeah, the answer is yes. A try block can be used without a catch block, but the thing condition is that finally block should be there. Okay, so this is the condition. So in this case, what will be the output? The output will be cleanup done in finally, because this will line will not be executed, because since here only the program that since here only the control will go to finally block. So, hello everyone. Here we will be discussing few examples like of try catch block, try with multiple catch blocks, so that these are the most asked interview questions, and you will also encounter such interview question. I can guarantee that in your interviews. And if you have encountered such, please let me know in the comment section below. And after watching this video, still you got such questions in the interview and interviewer asked, so please let me know in the comment section below. Okay, so moving forward, I'll help you guys to solve each of the questions more efficiently and more logically. Okay, so now for example, let's take an example number one. Here we have a public static void, this is a class, then we have a main method, then here we have a try block, right? So in first the control will go in the try block. Now here we have the int result 10 by 0. Now tell me what will be the output of this example number one. Please write down in the comment section below. I am pausing for a second so that you guys can comment down your answers, and also I want a reason why that will be the output, so comment down below. So I hope you guys have commented down below. So the correct answer of this question is we'll be getting the output as caught arithmetic exception. This will be the output of the code. Now someone will ask why this will be the output, why not we are not getting quadrennial exception, why we are not getting both the statements. So let me answer this. Okay, and for those who have answered it correctly, congratulations. And now let's check your logic is correct or not. Okay, so first of all we have here the try block. Okay, so the control will go inside the try block. Here we have int result 10 by 0, so this is an arithmetic exception. So the control will go from this statement to the catch block. It will search the child catch of the child class of the exception class, which has the same arithmetic exception. Okay, so it will check here. So it we got a catch arithmetic exception, so the control will go inside this block. Now this line will be printed. After that the control will directly getting out of this catch block. Okay, so this is how the things will work. Now someone will ask why this is not printed, why the control has gone to this statement. This is because it is valid here. First of all, this example is valid because child catch should be caught before parent catch. Okay, this is the one thing you have to remember, and this is the logic. If you know the exception hierarchy, exception is the parent, arithmetic exception is the child, and there are multiple child exceptions also. So you know what will go whenever an exception occurs. First we have to check if the child, if in the catch block, in the multiple catch block, if there is a relationship. For example, if there are parent catch, parent exception is also present and child exception is also present. So child catch should be caught before the parent catch. And if this is the case, then only the program will give output. That's like here caught arithmetic exception, then we got the output, or else it will be giving error. Okay, so I think the answer of the, so I think you guys got understood this. So the answer of this problem statement will be called arithmetic exception. Now moving forward with the example 2. So I'm pausing for a second. I hope you will answer the same for this. You got multiple logics in this. So pausing for a second. Let's wait for your output. So now I hope you have answered it. So the output of it will be, answer me, it will be a compilation error. Why compilation error? As I just told you guys, no output will be getting here. As I just told you guys, first if there is multiple catch, okay, and if try has an exception, so first logic is that we have to check if the try block has an exception or not. So we can check the control will go inside the try block, we can check the try has an exception, that is an arithmetic exception. Now if there are multiple catch, then we have to, and in the multiple catch, if there is a parent and child relationship, then we have to check that the child is caught before the parent. If the parent is caught before the child, then this will throw in compilation error. Okay, so here you can see exception is a parent component and arithmetic exception is a child component. And other control from this statement will cause an exception, then it will be to catch it, it will be going to this catch block first, because it is placed first in the order. Okay, so the as soon as it will go in this exception, so the compilation will either will be getting as exception, arithmetic exception has already been caught, and so this total program code is invalid. Okay, so because we will be getting compilation error. So I hope you got the point. Moving on to the next examples. Now we have here the example number 3 as well. So I'll give a pause for this, so that you guys can give your output of this example number 3. So I hope you guys have given the answers. So for this example number 3, you can see there's a try block. Okay, and this try block is throwing an IO exception. Now we have a catch block. After the control, once the exception is thrown, the control will go to find the catch block. Okay, so here we have multiple catch. Now we have to check if the catch has a parent class is a relationship or not. So we have checked there is no is a relationship. Both these IO exception and arithmetic exceptions are the child component, right? So if these are the child components, so what do you think? What will be the output? It will be this, it will be this, or it will be both. So the output will be called IO exception. Output will be this because if there is no order, no is a relationship, right? So if there is no, the catch will be going, the control will be going to that catch which is the same as the which is giving the same exception which we are getting in the try block. Okay, so here in try block we have the IO exception, so it will be going to the favorable catch, that is IO exception catch. It will not even go and check in this arithmetic exception. It will, the control will simply go from here to here, and this it will be printing this line inside this, that is called IO exception. So this will be the output. After that it will be going out of the code. So now moving on to the next point, example number 4. So here is the example number 4. I hope you guys will be answer this question as well. I am taking a pause for this. So I hope you guys have answered it. So the answer of this output will be, let me check. So if this is the, here we have a try block inside this, let me check if we are getting any exception or not. So we have a string str which is null, and we are printing that string. So here we'll be getting a null pointer exception. Now still here do we have a child class relationship, is a relationship? Yes, we have a is a relationship. Now here we have a is a relationship. The child catch must be called before the parent catch. So here there's a child catch before a parent catch, that is also good. So you guys will say arithmetic exception should be printed. No, because we are getting the null pointer exception. So the control will find the catch which has a null pointer. The first reference is to find the child of a null pointer exception. Okay, catch. If that is not present, then only it will be going to the general exception, that is a parent. Okay, so here there is no child which is giving a null pointer exception. The control will go from this line to this catch block, and here you will be getting an output as a general exception. I hope you guys understood this well, and you will answer your each questions of the interview very efficiently and logically. Moving on to the next example. So here is the next example. So I am taking a pause for you guys to answer it. So I hope you guys have answered it. So here also we are first we'll control will go inside the try block. Here we are getting an arithmetic exception that into result is equal to 10 by 0. It is an arithmetic exception. Now it will be finding a catch block. Okay. So here we have only is there multiple catch? No, there is no multiple catch. So what type of catch it is? It is a null pointer exception catch. So what do you think? It will be the output or not? So the answer is no, it will not be the output. We'll be getting an, this will be handled by a Java default exception handler, and which will be printing like, this will be an exception like we'll be getting an exception that uh, it is a java.lang.arithmetic exception and by 0 because there is no matching catch block here. Okay, so we'll be getting such exception in this output. Okay, so if you want to know more about the output, you guys can copy this and you can try it yourself in the ID and let me know what is the output in the comment section below. So I hope from these example you guys understood it well, like what will be the exception and how will be the exception of what will be the output. And this will definitely, these questions will be coming in your interview, so be very well prepared. And someone, if you want to know about the exception hierarchy, so this is an exception hierarchy. If you want me to create a video on exception hierarchy and explain you guys, I'll definitely will create. Please comment down in the comment section below. And if you like my video, please let me know and subscribe to my YouTube channel. And if you find any mistake in the video, you can comment down. So it will be a note for everyone who is watching this video out. So thank you for watching. Stay connected.